Hey everybody out there, welcome to our channel. Here recently we watched a movie the other night, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian.
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 Bohemian Rhapsody we watched. You want to talk a little bit about what it's about?
It was really good. It's about the life of Freddie Mercury and Queen.
The band.
The band.
If you don't know who Queen is.
You should know who Queen is by now. Everybody knows who Queen is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thoughts?
I thought it was really good. Historically, I couldn't say, but I did enjoy the movie.
Historically, I thought it was dead on.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't know
pretty
that much about it. I was
pretty factual.
not around for it.
Well, I mean, I wasn't around like when they were first a band because they started in the 70s.
The 70s, yeah.
But
We would have been around when he was like sick and stuff.
like people I knew, older people that I knew were like really big fans of Queen and kind of told me the whole story from beginning to end of their entire career.
Yeah.
Because Queen fans are like hardcore. They're just,
That's true.
I mean, man,
They're all about
they
it.
love Queen. So, and I love Freddie Mercury's voice. I thought he was very talented,
very talented.
very talented singer. They were a great band. And just the performers. They were performers.
Yeah.
They definitely entertaining. So no dull concerts, nothing like that. I mean, they were just awesome. But I thought as far as the history, yeah, that was pretty factual from anyway from what I've been told about their career and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I thought it was a good movie.
yeah, I enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it a lot.
Really, one of the best movies I'd seen in a long time. It's funny because I only planned to watch like half of it, and then I just watched the whole thing, and I couldn't stop watching it. The guy that plays Freddie Mercury, Rami Malek, Malik, right? Rami
I don't know.
Rami Malek.
I don't know how to
Very,
pronounce
very,
anybody's name.
very talented
Very.
actor.
We've seen him in several movies.
Yeah, and he is amazing.
Yeah.
He's
really
never
good.
disappoints. Just really amazing as Freddie Mercury. I mean, just really, I think nailed the role.
Yeah, I think so.
The acting in it was superb. A lot of familiar faces in this movie.
Yeah.
Though I don't know names. There's the guy from Game of Thrones that played Littlefinger.
I know his name, Aidan Gillen.
Aidan Gillen is in the movie.
Yeah, he's in the.
Um,
Mike Myers is in it.
Mike Myers is in it. The guy, Austin Powers. Well, some people may not know who Mike Myers is. I mean, he's kind of faded.
I mean,
A lot from the limelight lately, and that sucks because I love Mike Myers. I mean,
he's great.
we
Who
want
doesn't love Shrek?
Austin Powers 4. Come on.
They just keep making
We need
Shrek movies.
we
and
need
I'd be
Austin
happy.
Powers 4. We need to find out if Seth Green becomes Dr. Evil or whatever, or Dr. Evil Jr. We need the fourth one. But anyway, a lot of familiar faces in this movie. Even the guy, what was he in? That played the lawyer.
Oh, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean as
I don't remember his name, but
God,
he's the one that branded Jack
Jack Sparrow. Yeah.
with that P on his
He's the
wrist.
guy that controls the East India Trading Company.
Yeah, I can't. I'd have. It's been so long since we watched.
I want to say
Pirates.
Coulter Stevens, but that's
That's
like
not
source
it.
code. It's not
That's
even
not
the
it.
same genre of movie. So it's like Pascal Trench
It's not
or
that
something.
either.
It's something wild like that, but that was his name. And that wasn't really his name, but it was like something crazy. It was something very British. It was a rank. His name was a rank. Because he moved up in rank.
Yeah, but there
It was like Pascal
it wasn't
Minor
Pascal.
or something.
I don't think you're using that word correctly.
It was something that started with a P. I know, because I saw the movie. I did. I assure you that I did.
Like governor.
No, the other old dude was governor.
General Beckett.
Yeah, but he was.
He was a lieutenant, and then he moved up.
No,
to
he
general.
wasn't a general. He was. It was like Coulter Beckett.
No, I'm pretty sure it's general.
No, it's not general. They don't use those terms back in pirate days.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway, if you know the name of the guy that we're talking about, drop it in the comments because we're absolutely
He doesn't
confused.
believe me.
But yeah, he was in it, and it was a good film. It was
really good.
really great film. The soundtrack was amazing.
Well, we knew that because I mean it's Queen.
It's Queen. Yeah. So it's funny because we kind of got to revisit and relive a lot of their music coming out when it was re-released in the 90s. A lot of us 90s kids, when they re-released that, were hearing Queen for the first time. And I know myself was thinking that it was a brand new album, but in all actuality, it was just a re-release of like a lot of their best songs.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got acquainted with Queen, was in the 90s, and going to Wayne's World, seeing Wayne's World in theaters.
Wayne's World. Oh my god.
Why did I see that movie in theaters? That movie was...
Why did everybody not see it in theaters? I mean,
Oh, I saw that
more
in
people
theaters.
should have.
I think I even saw the second one in theaters. As if the first one wasn't
You didn't
enough
learn your
torture.
lesson the first time.
But if you don't know or haven't seen Wayne's World, that's a Mike Myers movie
Crazy.
based on a Saturday Night Live skit.
silly.
Most people are going to know what I'm talking about. But there's this really cool whole like thing in the movie where they just play Bohemian Rhapsody.
They sing it.
Yeah, they sing it. It's a
sing
whole
it.
montage
Yeah,
in the
they
car
just
where
sing it.
they sing. They put it on and they lip
do
sync to it.
everything. They do the voices.
And,
it's perfect.
Yeah, it was a really hilarious scene. And actually, that's how I got my first taste of Queen. Because after that, I came home and I was like, who is this band? My mom was like, this is Queen, and played some of their stuff for me, and that's how I discovered.
See, my dad was a
Queen.
big fan of them, so I never had like my first big moment. I mean, it's like from the cradle till now, it's been Queen.
Well, you know that other song they play in there. That's not Queen, Ballroom Blitz.
Oh yeah.
I forget who does that.
Yeah, I can't remember who does that one either, but
But
that's a really great song.
that movie, Wayne's World, that was my first taste of that too.
Really?
Yeah, I had never.
My dad had
never
the
heard of
album.
it.
I'd call him and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Released whatever year."
Growing up in the 80s, being an 80s baby, I was a huge Duran Duran fan. So that's like really at that point in time of my life, musically, that's really all I knew was Duran Duran.
Yeah.
And so, through getting into Queen from Wayne's World and some of these other bands, through other movies, I think that's pretty cool because I'd have never known that it existed had I not went to that movie. So yeah. But Bohemian Rhapsody was
It was a very good movie.
it was a very good film.
Definitely
The acting was
recommend.
great. The story was great. Of course, They, you know,
They did it
stuck
pretty-
to the true story. They didn't change anything or try to really, you know, I don't feel like Hollywood tried to change it or hype it up to make it more interesting. I felt like it was
It was also tasteful.
interesting on its own. Yeah, it was very
I was-
tasteful. Very
I was
tasteful.
happy with that because it could have gone so extreme with some of it, and they did it very well.
Yeah, it was very done very tastefully, and I appreciated that.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the fact that there wasn't any nudity in it.
Yeah.
I really appreciated
Well, that's
that.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like they kept like that. They kept the drug use, all of that, like really backstage.
Yeah, I mean,
And just
it was implied, but it
his-
wasn't.
His music and his passion for that was center stage. And
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, it was implied, but it wasn't like in your face.
Yeah.
You didn't see like people doing drugs or anything
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah.
Like they could have gone so hard with that because it was all there for them,
Yeah,
but they didn't, and I really appreciated that.
yeah.
I think it was actually only PG-13. Like, 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
I
there
think
wasn't
you're
even
right,
like
yeah.
a whole lot of language in it.
No,
So
No,
I mean,
it was just
relatively family friendly.
it was just a really enjoyable
Yeah.
movie experience. And I mean that very heartfelt. Like if you haven't seen the movie, please
see it.
see
It's
it.
good.
Go out and buy a copy, and see it because it's not in theaters anymore. But it was really great. One of our favorite movies.
Yeah.
I would say.
I would say
And Rami Malek, I think that's how you say his name, did
probably.
just a superb job. Of course, I'm a big fan of him. Everything I've seen him in, I've liked him in. Even the show 24, where he was a bad guy. Yeah, he was in 24.
Are you sure?
He was a terrorist in 24. Yeah, he sure was.
It's been a long
And
time
he
since
he
I
was
watched
amazing.
24. I
He
mean,
he was amazing in that.
a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Sure
a lot
was.
younger. He was a lot
Yeah.
younger, but I really like him as an actor. I think he's really great and does really good films. And he always gets like the role that's perfect for him. And I thought that being Freddie Mercury was just perfect. The
Yeah.
matchup was just perfect. I mean, he was
Well,
dynamite.
I feel like he probably really did his homework with that role too, and
Oh, yeah.
watched a lot of footage and whatnot from
Oh yeah.
concerts and videos
Well, as an actor,
and stuff. I mean,
That's not something you want to get wrong. You know what I mean?
well,
I
yeah,
mean,
I know,
you know,
but I mean, you could really tell the effort he put into it, which was good.
yeah, he was. Even watching some of the like behind the scenes stuff when it first was in theaters, they were talking about some the movie kind of behind the scenes in interviews and stuff, and just all the way through from beginning to finish, you can tell that he was very passionate.
Yeah.
Very passionate about this role, very passionate about the movie, very passionate about delivering a very flattering performance, a very decent performance, and a very factual performance of
feel
Freddie
like
Mercury's life. And
They
I just
nailed it.
yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So big thumbs up for both of us.
2 thumbs up.
If you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet, buy it. You don't even need to rent it. Buy it.
You'll wanna buy it
you
after-
will
if you
enjoy
rent
it.
You'll wanna buy
Trust
it.
me,
It's
it is really a great film. And
good. And you can sing along.
yeah, because I mean, like,
If that's your
who
thing.
doesn't know the words?
Everybody knows the words to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, I mean, even all their other songs.
Yeah.
I mean, like "We Will Rock You."
Everybody knows that.
We are the champions. I can't sing.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
but yeah, a lot of great music in the movie as well. They play all their music throughout the entire movie, and that's another thing that I really enjoyed about the movie, that they didn't focus on like any one song. They really tried to
They
give
covered,
a
like, the
complete
spectrum
musical
of it.
history of
Yeah.
this band.
Yeah.
And it was really, really smartly written, directed, and produced. I just really, really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm so glad that we bought it.
Yeah.
So anyway, big thumbs up for that movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. And if you like our content, what we're putting out, give us a like. Hit the
Subscribe and the bell.
That'll put us in your notifications anytime we do a new video. I'll let you know,
You'll be the first.
so you won't miss anything, and stuff like that. We're gonna be coming up doing some more reviews. We got a whole bunch of movies we're fixing to get into. Stuff like we're probably gonna do a review on the new Halloween. First Man, I'm really excited to see. Robin Hood.
Aquaman, don't forget.
Aquaman, we're
check
gonna
out Aquaman.
review.
It's gonna be awesome.
We haven't seen yet. I know that a lot of these
They're, like,
movies aren't
old,
in theaters
but-
anymore and are old, but
You don't
we're
do
gonna
the
review
theater,
them
though.
anyway. Now, we haven't been to the theater in years.
Our theater's trash, so it's just, and we'd have to drive like 3 hours to go to a good theater.
Well, the thing I like about watching movies at home is that, like, you know, you can
Pause
pause
it,
it, get
snacks,
snacks, go to the
pee.
bathroom. You don't miss anything. So, you know, we got that. Gonna review probably the new Mission Impossible movie. So we got some movies and stuff coming up that we're gonna be watching and we're gonna be reviewing, and we'll have some other content too. It's not just gonna be movie reviews. We're gonna
Other things.
do all kinds of stuff and, you know, scheme and plan and all that stuff. I don't
All that
know.
stuff.
I don't know. I don't
All
know
that stuff.
what might happen, but who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. Check out Bohemian Rhapsody if you haven't yet, and we will see you next time. Peace.